I'm Ahmed Shahabuddin, and you are watching HuffPost Live. Thanks for tuning in. Now, even though Bahrain is home to the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet, I know millions of you Americans have never even heard of Bahrain. Now, I call it the Arab Spring's forgotten revolution. Bahrain, which is ruled by a Sunni minority, has spent well over a year now crushing a popular uprising in the country. Despite attempts by the government to link the unrest to Iran, an independent commission found no connection, but what it did find is brutal police abuses, the use of systematic torture, even of children, and today, the media manipulation and suppressing of dissent continues. To counter negative press, Bahrain has paid millions to American, British, and other PR firms like Corvus with the aim of cleaning up its image abroad, namely here in America. مريم is also a Bahraini who argues that she cannot go back to the country because there's a warrant for her arrest. مريم, speak.
Ahmed, one of the first issues that you do when you're in a court of law is you first have to prove that the witness you have, the things that he says are credible. Dr. محمد المحرقي is one of the people who operated on Abdul Hadi al-Khwaja, who was one of the severest cases of torture in Bahrain, which was documented by the government's own report, this BICI report.
Your father.
I want to read very quickly something that Dr. Muhammad al-Muharraqi wrote on Twitter on May 15th, 2011. He said, "You can quote me on this."
Let her finish. Muhammad.
No, Ahmed. Is treated extremely well, and all his rights are given. Dr. Muhammad al-Muharraqi has blatantly lied about torture and about how he was involved in this torture and how he has treated torture victims. How can we not sit here and listen to him make these kind of blatant lies?
You guys, you are doing yourselves an injustice. Muhammad, we're gonna have to drop you. I don't want to have to drop you, but Muhammad, let her finish her point. You finished your point. We'll come back to you. Let her finish her point. Are you afraid of her words?
No, not at all.
So then let her finish. Mariam, please finish your point. We're going to drop you if you keep interrupting. You asked for us not to interrupt you. Let her finish her point.
Dr. Muhammad al-Muharraqi very specifically wrote on Twitter after he was well aware of the torture that Abdul Hadi al-Khwaja was subjected to. He said, "You can quote me on this. He has been subjected to no torture, is treated extremely well, and all his rights are given." Now, let me remind you that the BICI report, amongst others, reported that Abdul Hadi al-Khwaja was tortured within the military hospital where Dr. al-Muharraqi works, where he covered his face while treating Abdul Hadi al-Khwaja for several months. Now, I think it's quite a problem when we provide that kind of platform for someone like Dr. Muhammad al-Muharraqi to sit there and still feed us these kind of blatant lies